Do you also experience this? By the end of the day, your head starts to hurt, but you don't understand the reason. Sometimes your forehead hurts, sometimes your temples feel tight, sometimes there is a pressure inside your eyes, and you think it's just fatigue. You tell yourself, I worked a lot. You think it will go away after rest, but this condition keeps coming back. If this happens often, it's not just fatigue, it's a signal. Your body is trying to tell you something, but most people ignore this signal and the problem gradually gets worse. Many people think that headaches are a separate issue and eyes are something different, but in reality they are closely connected. One directly affects the other. If the eyes are strained, the head hurts. If the eyes don't work properly, pain appears. Even a small minus or astigmatism can be the cause, and the person may not notice this for years, take medication, but never find the real reason. As a result, the pain goes away temporarily, but comes back again and becomes a привычка. Imagine that you spend the whole day looking at your phone or computer. Your eyes are constantly focused at the same distance. The muscles almost don't relax. You may not notice it, but a load builds up inside the eyes, and it gradually increases. After a few hours, this load turns into a headache, and you think it's just fatigue, but in reality this is eye strain, and it is a signal. The eye is not a simple organ. It is a complex system. It works every second, constantly processes images and adapts. Even when you think you are resting, your eyes continue to work. And at some point, this leads to overstrain, and by the end of the day, a headache appears. Many patients say, I can see well, but I have a headache. And this is a very important signal, because the eye may see, but work incorrectly. It starts compensating and becomes strained. During examination, a small myopia or astigmatism is often detected, meaning there is a problem, but the person does not notice it. The eye tries every second to make the image clear. It compensates. It forces itself to work. This leads to constant strain and eventually causes headache. When you feel the pain, the process is already happening, and over time it becomes stronger. Another reason: incorrect or outdated glasses. Many people wear the same glasses for years, but vision changes while glasses stay the same. As a result, the eye is forced to strain again and constantly correct the image. This increases headache. Many people say, even with glasses my head hurts. This is not normal. This is a signal. This may be nieprawilna korekcja or a deeper problem. If ignored, the load will only increase. Another common cause, dry eye syndrome. This is very common today. There is a tear film on the surface of the eye. It protects the eye and keeps the image clear. If it is disrupted, the eye works worse. The image becomes unstable. The eye strains again and pain appears. Many people think it's just dryness, but it can be the cause of headache, especially for those who work a lot with screens. The eye dries out, gets tired quickly, and this gradually leads to pain. But people don't take it seriously. Another factor, lighting, especially using a phone in the dark. The eye adapts to darkness and to a bright screen at the same time. This creates a strong load which accumulates and leads to headache. Most people don't change this habit and the problem becomes constant. The load increases, the pain becomes more frequent and turns into a habit. But this is not normal. The most important thing, it's not always simple. Sometimes it can be a disease. And this is what people most often ignore. For example, glaucoma. In this condition, the optic nerve is damaged. The process is often painless, but there can be symptoms. Pressure in the eye, headache, halos around lights. This is a serious signal. If you notice this, it's not just fatigue. It's a reason to check your eyes. Another cause, migraine. Sometimes it is neurological, but visual symptoms still appear. Light sensitivity, flickering, distorted vision. So it's important to find the cause, not just remove the pain. If headaches are frequent, it's a signal. If eyes get tired quickly, it's a signal if vision changes or glasses don't help. It's a signal this should not be ignored in Ko'z Nuri Clinic. A full diagnostic is performed, not just checking minus. All eye systems are evaluated. After that, the exact cause is found and the correct solution is chosen. Now ask yourself, do you want to just tolerate the pain or understand its cause? When does the pain appear? After using the phone or by the end of the day? Write in the comments if you want to solve the problem and understand the real cause. Contact Ko'z Nuri Clinic, because sometimes the problem is not in the head, but in the eyes. The most important thing, don't hide the pain, find the cause. Today you may ignore it, but tomorrow it may be too late. So, get checked on time.